Sadiq Khan stands accused of covering up rape gang cases in London. The allegation is this, that Sadiq Khan read reports of young girls being raped in hotels by groups of men, as well as other horrific cases, and then publicly denied there were any grooming gangs in the capital.
First of all, let's have a look at London now. And is the mayor, Sadiq Khan, guilty of the mother of all cover-ups when it comes to grooming gangs in the couple? Well, this is a woman in Susan Hall, a former mayoral candidate for the Conservatives in London, who called the mayor out on this a long time ago. Take a listen.
I'm asking you.
Petition for Sadiq Khan to resign over grooming gangs denial heads to City Hall. London is about to witness one of the most politically charged moments of this mayoral term. And if you think British politics cannot get any more dramatic, stay right with me, because this story is about to test everything you thought you knew about accountability in this city. Welcome to British Energy, the channel where we cut through the noise, speak plainly, and hold power to account without flinching. If you are new here, please subscribe right now. It costs you nothing, but it means everything to this channel. Hit that subscribe button, because what we do here matters, and you will want to be here for every single update. Now, let us get into it.
Listen.
I'm asking you, do we have those sort of gangs in London?
I'm not sure why she's so nervous to say what she means. What do you mean?
No. I'm saying exactly what I mean. I'm saying, have we got any of those grooming gangs in London?
I'm unclear, Chair, what is meant by the question. If she could spell it out, I can answer.
I've just spelt it out. Are you not listening? It's the sort of gangs that groom young girls at a young age for sex. Exactly how much clearer do you want me to be?
Well, I'm delighted to say that the heroic Assembly member of the London Assembly for the Conservatives, Susan Hall, joins me now. Susan, welcome to Talk Breakfast.
Morning. Thank you for having me.
Susan, can you remind me roughly when that exchange happened?
That was in January this year.
Okay.
And there's been lots of other exchanges, Mark. It wasn't just that. I didn't mention it once and then forget about it.
No,
of course. I can't tell you how cross I am.
You've been on this for a very long...
A petition carrying over 40,000 signatures is on its way to City Hall, and it is calling for London Mayor Sadiq Khan to resign. Not over transport delays, not over housing failures, but over what campaigners are describing as a flat-out denial that grooming gangs exist in the capital. The petition, gathered by the Citizen Go advocacy group, is being delivered to Reform UK councillor and London Assembly member Keith Prince, who is then expected to formally present it to City Hall. The stated goal is to bring urgent attention to the presence of grooming gangs in London and to shine a very uncomfortable light on Sadiq's refusal to launch any inquiry into the matter. Now here's where it gets particularly striking. In January 2025, the London mayor was asked not once, not twice, but 9 separate times whether rape gangs were operating in London, either now or historically. 9 times. And each time Sadiq said he was not clear what the question meant. When journalists clarified the question and specifically referenced the horrific cases in Rotherham and Bradford, the mayor responded that he was, and I want you to absorb this, none the wiser. The man responsible for the safety of nearly 9 million Londoners, none the wiser. Before we go further, if you have not already subscribed to British Energy, please do so now. Tap that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a single video. We cover British politics with depth, with clarity, and without the spin you get elsewhere. This channel grows because of you. Sadiq had also previously stated there was no indication of grooming gangs operating in London in a manner comparable to Rochdale or Rotherham. Those are strong words from a man who governs one of the most complex and densely populated cities on the planet. A spokesman for the mayor has since pushed back, stating that Sadiq has repeatedly said on record that grooming gangs do exist in London, which leaves us with a rather significant question. Has the mayor's position shifted under public pressure, or was there always a degree of deliberate ambiguity designed to avoid political discomfort? Because here's the thing about political ambiguity at this level. Real children are not ambiguous. Real victims are not ambiguous. And the tens of thousands of people who signed that petition clearly are not in any mood for ambiguity either. Former Metropolitan Police officer and whistleblower John Wedger gave a deeply troubling account to GB News in October. Mr. Wedger claimed he was instructed to drop investigations into 50 cases of child abuse, and that failure to comply would cost him his home, his career, and his family. He said what he had uncovered would, in his words, seriously damage the Metropolitan Police. Whatever your political persuasion, that allegation demands serious scrutiny. It cannot simply be dismissed or filed away quietly. Then, last month, the BBC published an investigation that directly contradicted the mayor's earlier position. It found that young girls had indeed been forced into grooming gangs in London. Detective Sergeant John Knox, who leads the Metropolitan Police's child exploitation team across the South London boroughs of Lambeth and Southwark, described girls and young women as the lowest rung within these gangs. That is not a fringe claim. That is a serving Metropolitan Police officer speaking plainly about what is happening on London streets. Baroness Casey's report on group-based child exploitation across Britain also raised concerns about discrepancies in how the Metropolitan Police recorded child abuse cases. That is another layer of institutional accountability that demands a proper answer. Citizen Go UK campaigner Zuzana Ravayeva has been quite direct in her assessment. She accused Sir Sadiq of presiding over a catastrophic failure of leadership and said that while the mayor focuses on ideological agendas, London's most vulnerable children are being placed at risk. The tens of thousands who signed this petition, she said, are demanding accountability and real action. That is not a fringe reaction. That is a city asking hard questions. Now, to be fair, and at British Energy we are always fair, a spokesman for the mayor has outlined what the administration says it is doing. That includes a £15.6 million violence and exploitation service aimed at protecting young Londoners from criminal and sexual exploitation, support for the Metropolitan Police's child-first approach, and ongoing efforts to combat county lines. These are not nothing, but the question being asked loudly across London right now is whether they are enough, and whether the political will truly exists to confront this issue with the full force it deserves. If you are still watching, first of all, well done for staying with us. This is the kind of content that takes courage to sit with, because it is not comfortable. It should not be comfortable. And if you appreciate journalism that refuses to look away, subscribe to British Energy right now. Your subscription literally helps this channel continue doing exactly this kind of work. The delivery of this petition is not just a symbolic gesture. It is a signal. It is 40,000 people saying publicly and formally that they believe the Mayor of London has failed in one of his most fundamental duties, the protection of children. Whether Sir Sadiq chooses to respond substantively, whether City Hall engages seriously with the petition, and whether any inquiry is eventually launched will tell us a great deal about the health of accountability in this city. London has always prided itself on being a city of standards, of fairness, of facing difficult truths. This moment is a test of whether that reputation still holds at the very top of its political leadership. Stay informed, take a breath, and come back, because this story is far from over. There will be developments at City Hall, responses from the Mayor's office, and reactions from across the political divide that we will be covering every step of the way. British Energy will be here for all of it, and so should you. Subscribe, stay with us, and let us keep holding power to account together.